said I would get them. So, I don't lie. Here I am.
I like Jane Austen, but if she tells me to get married one more time, I'm putting her in the airlock.
I want to make sure this is actually worth it. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? I'm super paranoid after my Tales of Berseria stream that wasn't a stream at all. So let's find out. Hey, looks like it's working. Alright. So, what we're doing is kind of cleaning up the rest of Get Out of Hell. Because we have a crap load of collectibles. I mean, you can just look at this and say, wow, that's a lot. Or you can actually look at the full number and say, hey, you're not even halfway done. And I'll be... Yep. So, there's also more endings that I haven't gotten. I have the canon one, which is the end of the main playthrough. And I figured after cleaning up some of this as I go, I'll just run back in and do another ending. Because I've got to have something to do to keep this mildly entertaining. It's not going to be entertaining at all anyways, but instead of continuing talking and blabbing and saying nothing really, let's start collecting. Should work here already.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 14. The Altor Corporation. Dane Vogel is an example for what the best of you can become. A businessman who serves as my thrall. This mega-corporation exists at my leisure, and assuming it continues to serve my interests, I will allow it to persist.
I've already forgotten how to play this game.
Ooh. If Dane wants to run an industrial park, he can be my guest.
I'd be a liar if I didn't say I got a little pissed when the would-be president shot me in the face. But after a couple of years of reflection, I realized something. They had the same look in their eyes that I have. They were driven. And when I realized that, I knew I wanted to prepare for the moment they would come down to hell, because on that day, I wanted to be standing with the saints.
This is bad for my OCD.
I'm actually going to try to clear sections, or like ghettos, or whatever the zones are called, first, instead of just going all over the place.
Gotta find more. Come on!
But in order to do so, you just kind of gotta go and explore. Oh, that goes the other way. Oh.
If Matt thinks he can take the trivia night don't like going into a pawn shop in Steelport, let alone hell.
I knew that when the leader of the Saints came down here, he wasn't going to be interested in hearing what I had to say unless I had a pretty fucking big peace offering. Perfect opportunity came after Blackbeard robbed Satan's palace and stole Lucifer's halo. Blackbeard knew that he had to unload it fast before Centerbolt raided the Barrens, so he was willing to put a price on an otherwise priceless artifact. It cost me a fortune, but it was worth it. Satan would never suspect that I had it, and I could bide my time until the leader of the Saints was hellbound. My plan was solid, but not even I could predict a shotgun wedding.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 11, Eternal Suffering. Often the first instinct a newly damned soul has is to kill himself, hoping that it all gets sorted out the second time around. Well, that's a mistake. The soul explodes into 1,000 pieces and slowly and painfully reforms over the next 100 years. So the next time you see one of those spineless souls running for cover, you'll have a better idea as to why. Why didn't I lead with that tidbit? To punish those who think they can survive without heeding all my words.
Didn't see that.
Yeah! Ooh.
Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 40. Shadow Demons. Relentless assassins. The Shadow Demons teleport from rooftop to rooftop, ensuring that there is no place to run to in hell.
And of course it goes the other way.
Got it. Back.
I like how this fire doesn't hurt me though. They're literally a fire collectible. At least if it's doing this good. I was.
Aside from the screams of tormented souls, it's actually quite lovely.
Let me guess, there's Johnny Gat commentary too.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 25. The Forge. For the time being, mineral rights in Hell have been granted to the Ultor Corporation, and the Forge is where they mine and process the materials that are used to build the very foundations of Hell.
Where's this one? This one over here.
Good job, Sisyphus. Keep running. On to the next one.
Satan forcing Jezebel to marry the president definitely put a wrinkle in things. For one, I wasn't sure if Johnny was going to let me explain the situation before he killed me. For another, I was entrusting the most powerful artifact in the world to someone who had worse impulse control than teens on prom night.
Uh-oh.
Guess I keep on getting money. I might as well spend it.
This is bad for my OCD. Using exponential math for gas prices is a special form of evil. Nice job, Dane. Ooh. Let's see what these things can do. I don't care if she's been reunited with Kiki. Viola and I are still sisters.
Just one more way up there.
Fast.
So it says 205 out of 21. There doesn't look to be 10 here, or 16 here in reality. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to switch to Johnny Gat.
Yeah! Shiny.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 7. The Day to Day. Every day will be terrible.
Let's see what these things can do. How many of these are there?
Too many.
Right on.
Well, let's get the other section down here done first before we go get Johnny Gat.
Just what I needed. Come on!
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 12. The Barrens. Once a lovely location for bacchanals and ritualistic murders, the heavenly host laid waste to the Barrens in the last war between heaven and hell. I have forbidden rebuilding the Barrens, so it serves as a reminder for what we lost. Only after I lay siege to heaven will I allow it to return to its former glory. A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 20. The Flotsam of Hell. Newer souls often marvel at the floating islands that surround Hades. The reality is that those islands are not rock at all, but fossilized remains of the beasts of Babylon. Winged creatures that once served me, but in their hubris dared to believe they could overthrow me. As punishment for their mutiny, I encased them in stone where they flew. To this day, their blood still rains down, burning the pitiful souls that walk below.
I was happy with people forgetting I exist, but motherfuckers always gotta cheat.
Tried last night, I think it was, going into a co-op, trying to find a co-op game at least, just original Saints Row 4, but didn't find any, which makes sense, because obviously there's not a lot of people probably playing this game still, or any of these games still. It also was 1 AM in the morning, so that might also have something to do with it, but anybody ends up watching this and wants to play some co-op, I'm up for it. Also, you could probably get this game relatively cheap if you've never played it. So, I have no issues playing everything from the beginning, because
Gotta find more.
I love these games. That's why I am going around collecting everything. Besides also being a little OCD in that way. Almost got 2 sections cleared.
Come on! Got it.
That's an indicator. I'm 2/3 of the way through collecting all the orbs. Which is kind of sad.
I don't know who placed those glyphs that lead to treasure, nor do I care. The chase is all that matters. Some may question why I would bother revealing the location of missing treasure when I could find it myself. But the answer is simple. Competition. With no one else looking for the treasure, there is no incentive for me to find it over robbing other demons. Without another race to find the praise, those chests just sit there dormant. And treasure is meant to be found.
See, they spelled... Well, nobody's gonna get this, but they spell demons with just an E, wherein Caesarea, they spell it with D-A-E, which bugs the hell out of me for some reason. I should... Okay, let's see what we get when we go with Johnny Cat.
Looking
Yep.
forward to stretching my wings.
Let me guess, they're all the same exact places as... Yep. Oh, shit.
Maybe one day I'll retire and have a view like this. Well, preferably not in hell, but hey, let's be realistic. Oh, gas prices aren't half bad. You know, I hate to admit it, but Dane's growing on me. God, this feels good. Bad place to take in the view.
Yep. Not really an exciting stream to probably be watching. I'm just going around collecting stuff. I will be completely honest.
A gravel pit? A fucking gravel pit? We're surrounded by floating buildings and rivers of lava. Why in God's name is there a fucking quarry here? Let's see what these things can do. Pawn shop in hell. I'll take my chances making a deal with Dane. Well, it's a rock. Lost count on these things. God, this feels good.
Howdy.
Gotta find more of these things. Gotta touch down. Need to rest the wings. Gotta pick it up.
Oh, climbing off the wall. Get off the wall.
Lost count on these things. Damn it. Got it.
It's not up here.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 35. The grunts. Proof that upward mobility exists. The souls selected to be grunts of my army enjoy delights husks could only dream of.
Gotta pick it up.
Oh, where is this one? Oh well, come back I guess later.
Fucking collectibles.
Agreed.
God, this feels good.
Viola and I always did everything together. Played together, went to college together, traveled together, formed a criminal empire together. I always thought that we would die together. Sorry, B. Beat you to the punch on that one. After you died, all I had was revenge. I never thought that I'd feel whole again. Yeah, I love you, sis.
Me, you too.
Gotta find more of these things. Yeah! Satan wanted to impress me, he'd have an actual fucking dragon, not just some bullshit statue. Let's see what these things can do.
Oh, yes.
One more. This is bad timing.
Oh, this one. I'm really confused by this one.
God, this feels good. Well, looky here.
So way down and doesn't turn. I don't know. Oh. So it's somewhere on this level. How do I get to that kind of a level? Oh, I'm an idiot.
Woo! This is what I'm talking about.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 9. The Coming War. The time is coming when the heavenly host and the demonic horde will have their final battle. And while I will personally deal with my father, Hell needs a general that will lead us to victory. Lad was found wanting. I have my sights on another.
Out of these things. Let's see what these things can do. One more. Never should have fucked with me. Lost count on these things.
Who is my foe? You too dumb to figure it out, Gat? You backed the wrong horse.
That was a long time coming.
Hey, buddy.
Anyone else concerned?
don't have. There we go. That's what I was doing.
By the time I showed up in Hell, Cerberus and Cinderpool were already locked in a bitter fight for dominance of the marketplace.
We never would have pulled ahead if it weren't for you.
You would have pulled it off.
I'm not so sure. The strategy you put together was brilliant on both the martial and marketing side. I'm good at getting things started, but you were the one who always put the exclamation point on the plan. With us reunited, it was only a matter of time before we were on top of the world.
Got a touchdown. Hell of a drop. Would love to take Dex up here.
Nope.
Gotta pick it up. Lost count on these things. See what these things can do. Nice. This is what I'm talking about. I'm coming for you.
Face me!
Doubt they have enough room in that building to fit all the politicians in Hell.
Damned Souls Orientation Guide, Chapter 15. The Powerful. You'll notice a few souls that don't look like the others. These damned citizens have paid enough wages of sin as tithes to transform their appearance into one reminiscent of their former life.
Far be it from me to tell the devil how to do his job. But if I was running things, this thing would have guns. Lots and lots of guns.
A Damned Souls Orientation Guide, Chapter 23. Sinterpol. This privatized militia is one of the two primary peacekeeper groups in Hell. Obey them, and they may only beat you within an inch of your life.
Revitalizing downtown wasn't about profit.
It kind of was about profit.
A little bit.
Like 50%.
The point is that it was also about making an impact. An eternity is a long time, and we both wanted to carve out something beautiful in this terrible place.
Like Dane says, hell's what you make it. I'd be more attracted to sweaty, hairy men like Blackbeard if they weren't so hairy and sweaty.
Things were going perfectly. Downtown was rebuilt in our image, the money was rolling in, we had an amazing penthouse.
But then something happened. Sinterpool, who was long since relegated to obscurity, came back with a vengeance.
They had new gear, new weapons, and new purpose. Destroy Cerberus.
Someone is funding them, and we are going to find out who.
God, this feels good. Fucking collectibles. You know, you really didn't have a chance.
A Damned Souls Orientation Guide, Chapter 29. The Marshalling Grounds. A marvel of occult engineering, the marshalling grounds allow my armies to travel effortlessly across Hell. Developing the teleportation magic was not without its incidents, however. Few can forget the screams of Trinket the Bear when he was marched forward to be the first test subject.
Gotta find more of these things. Running out of juice. Gotta pick it up. All right.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 19, Downtown. The DeWinter sisters have revitalized downtown to make it the destination for high-end debauchery.
Who is mighty Joe?
This all hell's got to offer? I'll take this over the 405 any day.
Hey. Oh, I missed one.
Gotta pick it up. Damn it.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 34. The River Styx. The River Styx surrounds New Hades, providing warmth and light. I recommend every soul to go for a swim in the river at least once. It's quite the experience.
Sounds like someone's singing in there. Boss! Boss, you in there?
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 26. Old Hades. When Father cast me out of heaven, he intended Hades to be a pleasant time-out space. But my fall shattered his gilded cage, and my anger twisted hell into the world that now spreads before you.
Don't mind if I do.
I still like this weapon more.
Shouldn't be too hard to get this out of here.
Kill them all. Watch them bleed. The forces of hell never rest.
Let's go do these first.
These floating platforms are incredible. I wonder how they work. The air actually feels dirtier the higher you get. Evil politicians. It's like a slice of home. This is traffic in hell? Someone's never been to DC.
She was part of the FBI. For anybody wondering? Some shirt weren't looking at her shirt. The letters FBI on it.
Matt gave me a shirt with an airbrushed dragon on it for my birthday. It was kind of awesome.
See? FBI. And whatever. You probably got here at the best top. So I'm about to go do another.
I wonder how long it took to build this thing.
Where is it? Oh, it must be that.
Let's go!
Way up.
A Damned Soul's Orientation Guide, Chapter 32. Interlude. I hope you enjoyed Chapter 31's step-by-step instructions on how to sneak your way into heaven.
The time had come for the black wedding that would unite Johnny and Jezebel as Hell's new power couple. The tabloids were already...
I'm gonna skip this part though.
It's all yours, Johnny.
I got this.
What hope do you have against the Prince of Lies? Away with you!
I'm guessing he's not throwing money out.
The gazelle hunts the lion. Me, Satan? This is nothing. Admirable attempt. Seize this scrambling and die! Stop this. It's embarrassing. Cease this scrambling and die! The gazelle hunts the lion. Not. Cease this scrambling and die! They call me the Deceiver for a reason.
Who's that now?
Minion, finish him!
Yeah, those are all
Will not touch me! Stop this. It's embarrassing.
Who wants to play?
yeah, not a fan of that one.
I was fucking angry.
Aw.
I think not. Ha! Please. I don't think so, mortal. I'm waiting for you, Gat.
Who's next?
I grow stronger once more.
In my power.
feeble attempt. Stop this. It's embarrassing. Away with you! This is nothing.
In this game, or one of the earlier ones?
Enough!
Oh, I guess you never really save them in the other ones.
And like that, the battle had ended. Satan could no longer suffer the indignity of being beaten by a mortal and disobeyed by his daughter, and so he banished them from perdition. But still, all was not well.
That was a direct order from your captain!
You're worse than Pierce!
Trivia night is sacred! You don't get to quit just because you know fuck all about pop culture.
Who knows the name of the Nightblade episode where they introduced Nightbladette?
It was called The Meaning of Reconciliation and it was directed by Kim Stein.
I can't believe Asha sleeps with you.
I can't believe you don't.
Boss, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What is this place?
Whoa, 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 who the fuck is that?
Her name's Jezebel. She's the devil's daughter.
Pierce is gonna have a heart attack.
She likes to sing. Pierce
Yeah,
will
I
dig
just
her.
play on normal.
I don't think...
Can you rock the narrator
out
from Joseph?
To do anything
Yeah?
extreme.
She'll be fine.
I'd rather just enjoy
Guys,
my experience.
Where's Johnny?
Our hero had not yet returned to the mortal coil, for he was waylaid by none other than God himself.
I have a situation.
Look, man, I just really want to go home.
I owe you.
Huh?
Zinyak hastened the apocalypse. St. Peter's a good guy, bless his heart, but he was processing souls way too slowly. With the destruction of Earth, Satan had the numbers to storm heaven. All he needed was the President of the United States to lead them.
What, you think I couldn't do it?
No, I think you wouldn't do it. Aisha's up here.
I want to see her.
Slow down, buddy. I said that I owe you, and I'll make good on that. But I want you to know your options.
I just like listening to Nathan play.
And now you, dear reader, shape the tale. If you want to see Johnny reunited with the love of his life, turn to page 31. If you want to see the devil defeated and John...
Okay. So we've done this one. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got 4. So yeah, let's reunite him with Aisha.
Johnny realized that this was his one chance to make it into heaven. He had to take it.
I'll be right back.
as it becomes!
I never say this to the boss. Sometimes I wish I could just start over. Tabula rasa. Whole new plot. Entirely different life.
Okay. Not too much more to go. Go back to
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, but that would require vehicles actually being useful.
Come on!
I mean, your character is just so overpowered that it doesn't really matter that much.
A Damned Souls Orientation Guide, Chapter 24.
Uh-oh.